All right, everyone, we are about to move through a rare energy on February the 17th. This is coming in with a new moon in the sign of Aquarius, and this new moon is showing up in our lives as a solar eclipse with a ring of fire around it. So this doesn't happen every day. And what I wanted to do for you today is to pull a message that Spirit wants to share with you in order to work with this solar eclipse. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in Spirit to open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear around this solar eclipse. So we're going to start with a surrender card. There's something that Spirit is calling you to surrender at this time, and it is low self-esteem if you've been feeling this. Okay, so surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. All right, so this solar eclipse is supporting you in releasing and letting go of what is in the way or doesn't belong to you. And the sunflower here may be representing something for someone out there. So place it where it resonates. And we're going to pull a song oracle. So rhythm, music was in my heart when I was thinking about this solar eclipse, and when I was taking looks at the images. To me, this solar eclipse looked like a disc, like you know, one of those round discs that you put on a record player. So the message here coming in with this is Every Breath You Take by the Police. Every breath you take, and by the Police. You may have listened to this song recently. Attention becomes control is the message here. Safety doesn't include surveillance. Someone may be watching too closely. Don't romanticize emotional control. So there's some sort of heaviness, tense energy here within a connection that Spirit is bringing into your awareness. Okay, and maybe listen to that song and see what resonates. And it's not the fear. There's no fear here. Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid. You have a lot of support here and you are protected. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands, your first tarot card. This is letting me know that whatever this is, you are going to overcome it, and you're going to find yourself in a place where you are feeling supported. The love is there. You don't have to be afraid of whatever this is. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. This could be a thought, a belief, like whatever it is. But know with the energy of the Six of Wands, you're going to cross that finish line around this somewhere. We have the Four of Wands, celebration, joy here. I'm seeing you being supported by something, a person, and this is your spirit guides as well. I'm also picking up on someone that may be on the other side for you, Libra. I feel sometimes there's someone that often comes through for you and just reminds you that you are guided by them too. So that's the Four of Wands. And the Chariot card, so there's a lot of movement. This is not a passive energy, it is an active energy, and you're going to find yourself in experiences that feel like they're moving really quickly. And Spirit wants you to slow down. They want you to keep your eye on the prize, whatever that is, and allow yourself to keep moving towards that without the distractions of all the other things that are happening around you. Okay, so I'm seeing victory here. I'm seeing a lot of success and you in a place where you are being celebrated, but you're also being supported and you supporting others. So it's incredibly powerful what's happening here for you. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. So I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, Libra, how they show up in your life and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I love what is going on here. There's a lot of fire behind both of these moving cards, right? So I feel that you are definitely moving through some sort of like healing breakthrough here. So this is how it's coming in. And I don't see that you are struggling with this. There's empowerment here. You are rising through this experience. And the solar eclipse is supporting you in that. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So there's definitely some sort of a grip, and the grip is being called to be loosened and allow what's not meant to be to fly away, right? There's liberation here and freedom coming through these cards as well. So it just feels like you are moving through some sort of a transition period before you're about to step into a new timeline. And this timeline is an elevation. It's like you're stepping up in your experience. You're moving on to the next thing. And whatever is in the background, whatever is in the past, it no longer has power over you because you have done the inner work. You're in the process of it. And I'm not seeing you beating yourself up anymore about it. It's almost like you were unaware that you were mad at yourself. You're starting to realize, oh my gosh, I'm just feeling all of these things about myself because of all these things I've been through. So there's this, you know, working on yourself, working with you, and a spotlight on you here with this. And there's a lot of support that Spirit is bringing in as you are moving through this. So you might be finding yourself conversing with someone that may have gone through a similar experience as you. So there's these conversations. Maybe it's not a friend, it is a professional, right? It's you processing and working through, talking about it, expressing it, getting it outside of yourself, and allowing it to be seen and moved around and rearranged to understand it better. And I'm seeing a lot of success here with this. But you are showing up for it. You are actively participating in the rearranging, and it's almost like you're rewriting your story in a way, or maybe a belief. And there's been a lot of preparation. Like I'm seeing you immersed in the actual experience, moving through it step by step, and understanding that, okay, this is what I have to go through. This is what it's going to take. So I'm going to show up and I'm going to do what it is that I need to do for what it takes. Oh my gosh, it's coming in all over the place. So that just let me know that there's some sort of a knot. I'm getting a knot. This could be a knot in your muscle. This is how it might be showing up, or you're tying knots, or something to do with a knot. That knot is untangling through this Six of Wands, and it's through the way that you are showing up and where and how you're directing your energy. Okay, so there's a lot of layers to these cards. And, you know, it's like every breath you take, there's almost intention or stealthiness to this, right? So I don't know if you're being stealthy and very calculated with the moves that you are making, or maybe this is someone else, or you're watching something that has to do with this. And, you know, I'm definitely getting a stalker kind of vibe from this. Or I'm getting someone that is on the other side that is watching you, keeping you protected and safe. And that is coming in very strongly for you. I feel there's many readings that someone shows up for you, Libra, that's on the other side. And whoever this is, they've got your back. So there is no need to be afraid, okay? And I'm also seeing that some of you are finding yourselves in the public eye in some way. This could be online or in your career, maybe in your family, like you're feeling heard and seen. It's almost like you're able to create a difference with the words that you're speaking, or the way that you're showing up, or whatever it is that you're doing or offering. And I'm seeing you leveling up in this area of your life, right? So, you know, during these solar eclipses, full moons, portal energies, I like to set intentions and make a wish. For me, this is like the best opportunity, and I'm such a diehard. I will light candles for everything, right? So I set intentions and I take one action step, something very small, because you can't like just pile a bunch of stuff on yourself. So it's all about that one little thing. And for me, if I've got a few different times I'm setting intentions and lighting a candle, I will set the exact same intention until I start to see the energy rippling into my world, right? So there's an opportunity here to, start on this marathon. Maybe you've been thinking about running a marathon and you're starting somewhere, but you're seeing yourself at the finish line, and you're finding yourself at the finish line. And maybe now, because you've ran that marathon, you're wanting to do it in a different country, maybe a longer one, right? So this is how the Six of Wands is coming in. And again, there's so much support here. Celebration. I'm seeing you around people. People are in all of your cards. So this is why I feel that you may be public facing, Libra, wanting to connect with others around you. And I'm seeing a global presence. So maybe it's you offering services. Maybe it's you offering a product. Maybe it's you offering inspiration or teaching something. I feel for some of you, you are meant to be here. This is a part of your soul's calling and purpose. And I feel that you may be in the process of this either developing or materializing as clarity in your mind. It's like the picture is forming, right? So this is how I'm seeing it here through the Four of Wands. This is that grounding, that stabilization, the roots that start to go deep down into the ground. And it's through you, your presence, you watering, giving it enough sunlight and whatever it needs in order to grow, right? It's a seed that you are showing up for here. And I'm seeing a crowd of people that admire you and your work, Libra. So this feels like some sort of dream or desire is being either activated or brought into your awareness through this solar eclipse. And I also want you to know that on this day, we step into the year of the fire horse. You have the fire horse showing up, a horse in your cards. This is a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. And this is going to be a year where you're going to experience what is called a glow up. A lot of success, especially with your presence in the public eye, okay? And some of us don't want to be in the public eye, and that's fine. It could be, someone starting to really see your gifts and who you truly are, maybe at home, maybe it's your spouse, maybe your spouse has been feeling different and you're finding that this connection is becoming stronger. Or you're connecting with someone where there's like this familiarness to them. There's this like beautiful connection. It doesn't feel heavy. It just feels right. And they're showing me the Red Riding Hood and the Three Bears. The scene of, is it the porridge or something like, does she eat porridge in that story? It's so weird. They're showing me about a bunch of different things here. So maybe you're watching that. Maybe it has to do with your child, the story. Something here maybe with your child that's coming up. This bond, this connection, right? There's, I'm best friends with my daughter. I'm a younger one especially. And we are able to talk to each other about anything. I'm also very good friends and best friends with my sister, right? So I've got these connections in my life, and this is what it feels like. Someone familiar, someone close to you, and it doesn't have to be a family member, right? Or it could be something that you are doing right now that is lighting your heart up. It could be you doing something creative that really does fill your heart up. And you're able to create this community around it. You're able to share this gift that you have with others. Like, this is what is opening up for you. This is where you're going to find yourself in. This is what this energy is supporting you in through the solar eclipse and you entering this year of the horse. It's like you're able to see what you need to see in order to create what it is that you are seeing in your mind. You're able to gather the ingredients for the recipe of whatever this experience is. You're stepping into the magician in you. And, you know, this is a major arcana card. This energy is in the background, so you're definitely going to feel it in some way. And I feel time has something to do with this card, like some sort of a time constraint or a focus on time. So divine timing is at play, and at this time they just want you to let go of that timing, you know, waiting around for it to happen, you know, expecting it to show up in a certain way, in a certain form. Like there's a lot of strings here I'm picking up. Let them go. This wagon doesn't have anything steering it. It's the person in it, it's the will, it's the desire that's pushing the energy forward. That is you. Right? So this is an activation within you. And there's your spirit team is cheering. They're so happy. They're jumping up for joy for you, Libra, because you are doing this. You are fully immersed in this experience. So some of you are already here, and there's a lot of growth and expansion about to happen, and you're leveling up and upgrading, graduating, whatever you want to call this. This is what the process is that you're moving through. So yeah, it's beautiful. And this doesn't belong here, right? This maybe once was carried as a weakness, but now is turning into a strength, right? And you are radiating, you are magnetic, you are drawing energies towards you. You're going to find that things start to fall into place. When you are in the experience, doing what it is that you're trying to do, you start to find that everything starts to fall into place. Things come together. This is how I've experienced it in my own life, right? When I step into it and start to do the things, then you are able to connect with them, right? So sometimes we're not, well, I feel a lot of the times we are not meant to know how or when something is going to happen. We have to trust that it will. And I'm seeing a lot of trust. I'm feeling the faith within you, the strength and the perseverance, right? And they're encouraging you to stay active at this time in this experience. Energy is definitely being brought up here with the wands suits. It's the fire. There's maybe some sort of fire that is burning bright within you right now, and you're feeling passionate about something. Something has sparked inspiration and motivation, right? There's a driving force here. And this is something like these feelings, we don't feel them all the time, right? I don't feel them all the time. And sometimes I have to cultivate them. And how I do that is through music. So, you know, it could be this song that you're listening to that is invoking this fire, right? I love that song. I know what it means. It's not about the words. It's just the beat and the way that Sting sings it, right? I just love it. So yeah, and motion and movement, things are meant to keep flowing and moving. And you're going to find that even when you're still, things in life are still moving along. Things are still happening. And you're also meant to move here, not to, when you're holding still, it's to reflect. That pause is to reflect, not to stay in as a comfortable place where you're piling up all of the past, the weight of it through the emotions, right? The wounds and all of that. This is coming in the background. And I'm seeing, you know how Santa Claus has a big sack in the back of his sleigh? I'm seeing a huge sack behind this person's sleigh. That could represent anything for you. To me, this feels like all the things that happened and all the things that you've carried, but it's like you're like Santa Claus and you're sharing them around, but in a way that isn't weakness, but strength, right? So I'm feeling this energy for some of you as well. Freedom, liberation here in some way. And rising in your world as your truth, living and breathing it, right? So this is something that some of you have been moving through, cultivating, aligning in your life so you can stay centered and grounded and connected. This is also about your nervous system, right? I feel the nervous system right now. There's a lot of different things that are being thrown at us all at once, right? And I feel this is what the fire represents, is all the energy external that feels like it's burning away, not to focus on that, to rather focus in on you and what you're creating without the noise interfering, because there's a lot that a lot of energy around us right now, a lot of things we're going to feel, a lot of other people's energies, and this person is surrounded by the wands and people. So I feel boundaries here are going to be important, that you have some boundaries up, and stand true to those and speak your truth in that area. I feel you're gaining strength as an individual that is creating peace and harmony in their own life, where you're starting to shift, and you're going to see that shift reflected through the outer experience you're having, right? So believe in the power of you, trust in the process, but most importantly, trust yourself in this process, right? So let's go ahead and pull an Angels and Ancestors Oracle. They're coming forward right now with guidance for you as you are moving through the solar eclipse. So we are getting for you today is drum. Look at that. The drum is coming forward. So music that I love, I need to have drums in those, in the sound. I just love the sound of drums. Dream and journey. Dream and journey. And this to me looks like a dream catcher, right? So you might be seeing something else, whatever it is, place it wherever it resonates. You can share with us in the comment section below as well. So drum, here we are. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path, then follow the guidance. So they're encouraging you not to look for what you're looking for outside of you, but rather inside of you. In shamanic traditions in all four corners of the world, the drum is recognized as the main tool used by medicine men and women to direct their will and aid in meditation. A drum beat can become hypnotic and send those listening into an altered state that can allow them to journey to the spiritual realms and meet their guides. When the drum card appears in a reading, there are opportunities for you, Libra, to dream or to bring an inner vision into your reality. And we're seeing that unfolding through your spread today. So you are very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know it and live it. Know it and live it. So the drum here for you from your angels and ancestors. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading with an angel number now. So I feel there's a revealing of something happening as well with this. You're seeing something that you didn't see before, or something is making sense in a different way, right? So your angel number today is 11. Intuition wakes. Your intuition is awakening. So there's an awakening experience here. You're seeing the higher truth in something. You're hearing from your angels at this time as well. And you're knowing the future. So I feel this is foresight. You're able to see before it happens, or you're able to understand or sense before it happens. So this is strengthening of your gifts. So you're practicing them because now they're strengthening and you're starting to connect with them. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.